Hey, welcome back to Karma and Chaos.
Hello.
Coming at you live from Kail's office.
Coming at you live from Dover, Delaware.
From Dover, Delaware.
So I was talking to my attorney.
Happy holidays.
I can't get a word in. And she was telling me, because she's Jewish, and she was telling me about some of the things that she does for the holidays, and she was asking me about what I do. And I said, one of my girlfriends is at the house, and she grew up Greek Orthodox, and now I want to pick her brain about what she did for the holidays growing up.
Mine. Well, I mean, I'm not Jewish, so that it's not like...
Greek Orthodox? Is that like a different religion?
Why? You said... What?
Is there traditions associated with being Greek Orthodox?
Yeah, but like not outside of...
Okay, so there's no
norm. Like... I mean, like there's church traditions,
Christmas.
like you go to midnight mass, but I feel like that's normal for Christians in general.
Is there like, you know how like in my attorney's culture, she is Jewish, so she celebrates Hanukkah, but she married someone who's not Jewish, so they also celebrate Christmas. Like, is there things, do you celebrate Christmas after Christmas?
Greek Easter?
Yeah, Greek Easter is different, but Christmas is, I think, the same for
12
everyone.
days of Christmas? Like, do you celebrate the 12 days?
No, I just celebrate. I don't even know.
Am I crazy? Do you get what I'm asking you?
I guess I get what you're asking, but I just grew up in a Christmas household.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to those. I forced Kail to wear matching PJs because this is one of my favorite holidays. And if you want to see us in the matching pajamas, go to patreon.com/KailLowry. You can watch us giggle. Anyway.
She also asked me to change the blanket out because I had a springtime blanket and it didn't go with the Christmas vibes.
That's not even a springtime blanket. That's like a child blanket.
Fuck off. It's for Valley. Girl mom.
I also am not fully recovered from New Orleans. I know last week's episode, I can't wait to re-listen to it because...
No, I cannot wait to listen. I don't ever listen back.
Yeah.
The way that I cried laughing about that. Like,
it was really good.
Was it though? Like, I don't even know if the content was good. I just remember laughing a lot.
Comment down below. Do you know that TikToker?
No.
Oh, she's so funny. Anyway, my serious question is, and this is for everyone out there, is there such thing as a sleep regression at 34 years old? I have been not sleeping. And I don't know if it's because I am now going to be a mother and there's just like this newfound stress in my mind. But I am someone who puts their head down on the pillow, closes my eyes, and I am asleep in 2 minutes. And I am asleep for the rest of the night. I do not wake up. I wake up to my alarm, or I wake up if I've slept long enough. I don't wake up. These past 2 weeks, I cannot sleep.
I'm very afraid of what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Because if that's new, and our rekindling is new.
Oh my God. It's not about you. We rekindled back in June.
Right.
It's not you.
It's like 6 months.
I think Leah thinks it's because I did a Manjaro shot 2 weeks ago.
What is that? Manjaro?
It's like the GLP-1.
Oh, okay. Does it give you energy?
No. It makes you not feel great. But Leah couldn't sleep the first time she tried it, but I've done it before, so that's why I didn't associate it with it. But now I just like lay there at night and I don't sleep.
I wonder if any of it has to do with the fact that you are about to be a mom, and I'm just
thinking about bad things.
Well, no, I just say that because it's like a subconscious thing, right? Like you're about to be up all night all the time, and I don't know. I just feel like that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Like subconsciously, but also it's like prepping you. I just want you to know that part of of motherhood, like that first like year of sleep deprivation, is absolute hell.
Will say that I unfortunately got a little bit of a taste of it when I watched my dad, because he would stay over like 2-3 nights a week.
Right.
And I wouldn't sleep because any movement, like I'd like shoot up awake and then cry at him, like, please just go to sleep. Like, I need you to go to sleep. I'd wake up the next morning and be like, I understand how people
snap.
Like, themselves and their child because of this. Like just the lack of sleep, the like pleading just
please go to sleep.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Christmas. Back to the
sleep
holidays.
deprivation or no, sleep regression at 30 years old. You know what? Yeah, it's real. It just is. There's no explanation associated. I don't have any. That's not science backed, but it is. It's real.
Yeah.
Christmas. Stopped celebrating Christmas with my family when I was 13 years old. Stopped doing Christmas. Tried to bring it back when I became a mom. Started to go to my aunt's house and stuff like that for Christmas, and then it was a custody battle. It was a fight about custody every single year, no matter what was in the order. So I tried it for a couple years, decided that wasn't going to be working out. And my cousin got divorced at the same time I got divorced. And our years for Christmas didn't make sense. Like she had her kids on the years that I didn't have my kids. And so it was just like, why am I even going to go up there, drive 4 hours to be with everybody else's kids, not have my own? We're done here. My attorney asked me that today when we were in court, and she was like, you don't do anything. And what about, your kids with Elijah? And I'm like, no, if he wants to take the kids to his family's house, like by all means, like have a fucking ball. I'm going to watch movies and eat Chinese food.
Yeah. Not my life, not my experience.
Why don't you like Christmas?
No, I do like Christmas, but I like Christmas now. But in my mind, I'm just thinking, do you feel like when your kids are adults, they're going to resent not having Christmas growing up when they get to have Christmas in whatever life they are like choose to live with their families?
Are you asking about my kids?
Yeah.
No, because they don't know any different. They also have Christmas with their dads, so they will if they want.
Yeah, I guess I really started to love Christmas. Well, there's different layers of me loving Christmas. I am not a good gift receiver. I was traumatized from Christmas growing up because I'm the youngest of 5. So I got shafted from Christmas.
What does that mean?
Because Christmas was always this huge thing for all of my siblings. And then we stopped doing bigger Christmas gifts and like all these gifts when I was still at an age I should have had it.
Wait, no. Break this down for me further. I'm not following.
Because I had such like older siblings, and so they stopped doing Christmas gifts for them. So it stopped being like a lot of little gifts and just one big gift. But as like a 10-year-old, that's not really what you want to experience as from Christmas. You want to open a bunch of gifts and like, well, at least for me, right, from my family perspective.
But why didn't they just keep doing it for you? Because you were the youngest, and they are so much older than you.
Yeah. Mom, you're listening. Why didn't you keep doing it for me? So I really didn't like Christmas. I pinpoint it. I got a camcorder. I was 12 or 13. And I was just like, what am I going to do with a camcorder?
Oh, you didn't ask for it?
No. And that was my only.
This is the what?
And that was my only gift, and which is expensive. Like I should have been grateful, but I just
maybe for a digital camera.
Yeah, it just I don't know why I got it, but I got it. And from then, that's where me really not liking Christmas and gifts and everything kind of started. And then my nieces really made me fall back in love with Christmas because it was about them and not about myself.
Like seeing it through their eyes.
Yeah. So my favorite Christmases are the nights that I got drunk with my sisters and brothers and family, and I got to take a bite of a carrot. I got to write a note from Santa. Like,
Stop.
Like drinking with my family while my nieces were going to wake up the next morning with like that Santa had come. And those are my favorite Christmases, hands down.
Because you experienced it through them.
Yeah. And then for a while that's what Christmas was about. And then I met Leah, and Leah wasn't a Christmas person. She was a product of divorce. She hated having to always have, 2 Christmases. It never felt like something celebrated. And then we became Christmas people ourselves. It looks like Santa's workshop in our house.
No, I love that.
We love Christmas.
Well, I think too, just to go back on like Leah's experience, it feels more of like scheduled, like you have to sort of, okay, well, I have to be at my dad's house at this time. I have to be at my mom's house at this time. I have to like schedule it out. You don't get to like fully just like, I want to go somewhere for Christmas and I want to be there. Yeah. I don't want to have to worry about going to the next person's house at fucking 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it just feels
for
like a lot.
sure.
And especially with you about to become a mom is like, and I'm not going to tell you what to do, obviously, but you know, people that have small children, I just feel like to expect them to get up and like remove themselves from their home to go to them. It's like, well, shouldn't you come to us? Like, we're the one with the small child.
Everyone comes to us already. We
Perfect.
host Christmas every year. So it'll be fun. This will be our last Christmas without a little child.
Hormone health is so important because it controls so many things in our day-to-day life, our energy levels, mood, metabolism, sleep, and even skin health. And when they're balanced, you feel stronger, clearer headed, and in sync with your body. But when they're out of whack, it can feel like everything is off. Fatigue, mood swings, weight fluctuations, breakouts, brain fog. Does that sound familiar? Because it does to me. Your body is constantly changing, hormones shift, energy fluctuates, and stress takes a toll. So if you're feeling sluggish or stressed or just off, it might be time to start looking at your hormone health. And that's why I recently started using Glow by Beam. It's a once daily hormone balancing blend for women that has made a huge improvement in my life. And you need to try it too, okay? 18 comprehensive active ingredients. Combined, they make a daily super powder that supports fluctuations in metabolism, immune function, collagen production, and more. Vitamins, minerals, and natural antioxidants, these are specifically blended to synergize with each other and your body, so there's no more guesswork in the vitamin aisle. I can't tell you how many times I have said, okay, now I'm going to go take the right vitamins, and then I go to the grocery store and I have no idea what I'm taking. I don't know if me taking this is going to counteract this. It's so confusing and I never know where to start. Glow by Beam also has added electrolytes for a hydration boost. Since it comes in the form of a tasty low sugar drink mix, it makes hydrating your body simple and so delicious. I found Glow to be the simplest way to keep up with my hormones, hydration, and everything in between. Simply mix 1 scoop with 8 ounces of water, shake, stir, or froth, and you're good to go. Over 40,000 women have trusted Glow by Beam to support their hormone health, and now it's your turn. Glow is here to help bring you back to balance because balance isn't a luxury, it's an essential. For a limited time, Beam is offering our listeners up to 35% off Glow. Just visit shopbeam.com/karma and use code karma at checkout. That's shop BEAM.com/karma. And don't forget to use our code karma for your exclusive discount. When it comes to holiday gifting, I want to give things that people really love, timeless pieces that they'll wear for years, and that's why I'm going with Quince. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats, everything is premium quality at a price that actually makes sense. I actually placed a huge order yesterday. I got so many quality items and I'm so excited for them. I can post on the stories if you guys are curious about what I have ordered from Quince. I can post on the stories my most recent order. Quince has something for everyone. Soft Mongolian cashmere sweaters for $50 that look and feel like designer pieces, silk tops and skirts for dressing up, perfectly cut denim for everyday wear, and outerwear that actually keeps you warm. One of my favorite creators on TikTok also just posted this stunning olive colored puffer coat with pockets. And as soon as I saw it and she said it was from Quince, I said, I have to order that. Every piece is made with premium materials from ethical, trusted factories and priced far below what other luxury brands charge. And the craftsmanship shows in every detail, the stitching, the fit, the drape. It's elevated, timeless, and made to wear on repeat. These are great staple pieces for your closet or anyone who you're gifting's closet. Find gifts so good you'll want to keep them yourself with Quince. Go to quince.com/karma for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/karma to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/karma.
2 Christmases from now will be like the true, I get to relive that again as a parent.
Probably three Christmases. 2, still not understanding.
Yeah, true.
Like Rio's
I'm
2,
just so excited.
He has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Like he's just happy to be
he
here.
He knows a lot about dinosaurs though.
I read a study. It might have been a TikTok actually. And
I was just hanging out with him reading a book on dinosaurs. That's why.
I do that too. I read something, but it was actually a TikTok.
I always do that.
That said like an obsession with dinosaurs is linked to like being extremely smart. Like there's like a link to the fascination and obsession with dinosaurs, and
He
like
sat next to me for 30 minutes pointing at the same 5 dinosaurs and just kept talking about them. So
which is so funny because the book before the one that he was giving you was also a dinosaur book, but it was more of like a cartoon dinosaur book, but it was still dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So actually Leah just texted me. I sent her a picture of you in your Christmas pajamas with Barn Cat Gumbo Venom, and she said, "Aw, my cute girl and a Giles mimic." My cute girl and a Giles mimic.
Anyways, we do Christmas at our house. We're a big Christmas Eve family. We don't really celebrate Christmas Day too much.
Okay.
Christmas Eve, the whole family comes over. We eat chicken parm every single Christmas Eve.
Interesting.
We cook, we drink, we have so much fun. Some of my favorite memories, we grew up and...
Trigger warning, if you have children in the car, probably skip the next 10 to 15 minutes because we talk about Santa.
Yeah. So I unfortunately didn't believe in Santa for a while because I was the youngest of 5. My siblings woke me up to find our presents, to open them before Christmas Day, like to open them very meticulously where you couldn't tell that they were opened.
What?
And
your older siblings?
I had to have been like 6 or 7. Yeah. And like sneak to find them and open them and put them back. So Santa wasn't real for me for a really long time, which was fine. But it was always really exciting because my parents always put stockings at our feet when we woke up and every single age. It probably stopped when I was 20. And we would wake up and I would always go to bed so excited knowing that I would kick my feet and like feel my stocking at some point. And so when I think I was 18 or 19 and I got so drunk I passed out in the bathroom the night before and I woke up to my stocking at my feet in the bathroom.
In the bathroom? Yeah. Oh my God. Marianne is the goat for that.
I don't know if it was my mom or my dad. My mom was definitely in charge of packing the stock, like the presents, but I think my dad placed them. I don't know.
That is so
I should
funny.
ask.
Like in the bathroom.
Yeah. I can't wait to do that with our kids.
You're
with
gonna
my
do
kids. Oh, 1,000. That is I haven't thought about that in forever because we haven't done it in 15 years. But waking and they were all tchotchke, like
what is that?
Like socks, chapstick.
Oh,
like
stuff that you need.
Yeah.
Like necessities.
Like it was never, Christmas was never about expensive gifts for us. It was always just about the enjoyment of like opening. We were that family that my mom would bring us to the dollar store to shop for everyone. And so we would go to the dollar store and we would get to pick out a gift for every single person.
Mm-hmm.
But it would, we'd end up spending $20, right? It was nothing, but it was still the act of, oh, this reminds me, like this candle reminds me of my sister. I don't know.
Well, you got to tell Lindsay that because Lindsay and Will would fight about his dollar store candles. So you guys can gift each other dollar store candles.
Yeah. So those are some of my favorite holiday. You should rethink your whole Grinch.
No, I have no desire. Like the sadness. But even does
you
not,
and Elijah.
No.
Oh, you did do it last year?
We tried to do it last year after Christmas. We celebrated, I think it was like the 27th or something like that. We did stockings. We did not do big gifts. And it's just not for me. I have absolutely no interest. Like, you know how you weigh like the pros and the cons and the pros outweigh the cons? Like the sadness does not... The desire to do Christmas does not outweigh the sadness or anything. Like, I don't give a fuck at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I feel lonely and I let myself feel a little bit lonely for a couple little minutes and like sadness for like what used to be.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't give a fuck. Like next year would like to be in another country.
How about this? Let's make a deal.
I'm not good at deals right now with you. We're 0 for 1. Okay, we're 0 for 1 right now.
What was the first one?
The first one was I told you I was not going to complain for the rest of the day. And I failed in 3 hours.
Kail woke up in the morning, complained about something, and looked at me and said, I'm not complaining for the rest of the day. And I said, I bet you $100 you will. You stood on 10 toes and said, I'm not going to complain. And then she threw a fit about a limo. So...
Why would someone book a stretch limo? Okay. It was with malicious intent.
Kail was in the middle of a mental breakdown, and I looked at Lindsay and I said, Do you think this is a bad time to bring up our bet?
I need to know. We're not, please, if you're listening to this, comment below. We are not considering any sort of monetary value here, right? Because that's not. Comment on this post or whatever. I don't know what's going on.
It's funny because it's a podcast. Where are they going to comment?
Oh, I'm thinking of like the clips. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is, do not consider money in what I'm about to say, because what I'm about to say is going to come off very tone deaf, and I'm aware. I don't understand. I thought that we did away with stretch limos. I thought they were no longer being made, sold, utilized.
There's just a graveyard for them.
I thought they were all in a junkyard, and we were done with stretch limos. So we go to this event. It's me, Alessandra, Lindsay, and Becky. And a stretch limo pulls up to pick us up. And I look at him and I'm like, where's the car? And he's like,
you did not say that.
You said, I'm not getting in that.
Sir, I don't want to get in this.
Yeah, I'm not getting in that.
In my head, I said, where is the car? I thought I said it out loud. When Alessandra, I believe it was you that was like, this is the car. And I was like, no, it's not. Like, I don't want to get in this. It was a stretch limo with a hatchback.
Me and Lindsay were ready to put our heads out the sunroof.
Taking us to a fucking red carpet event. And I said, who the fuck would book this? Why was this booked? We could have gotten an Uber Black.
My favorite part was you didn't know I was going to turn the strobe lights on.
You did that? That was you?
Alessandra said she put the strobe lights on.
You guys.
Me and Lindsay were having the time of our life. And then the next day, Chandy texted us and goes, looks like you guys had so much fun in the limo. And Kail goes, who paid you to say that? And I said, not the limo. He goes, what? It did. And I said, yeah, me and Lindsay had a blast.
There was not, like, why would we? I thought they were rest in peace. You know what I mean?
Delicious and like serious, like dead serious in your whole soul.
Because I thought that was booked to purposely embarrass me. And I said to Alessandra, I look at her and I said, was that malicious? Hold on. Was that malicious intent?
Like dead ass serious.
I just started laughing.
Dude, she was so pissed. Like it was.
Why would you do that? Like, I would rather be seen in a Subaru.
It was so unnecessary, though. Yeah.
Anyways,
Well,
love Christmas, hate Christmas.
So now that this has been 2 episodes with no crying, I do just want to bring up.
No crying?
Yeah, because people are like, oh, let's get some lighthearted laughter.
Oh, are you about to turn this one upside down?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Slightly.
Just a little bit. Because I want to recognize this is a lot of people's first holidays, including myself, without someone there. Yeah. And it's hard to navigate, right? Like, I've been navigating grief for a really long time. I don't like to dim my light because of grief. And I feel that people struggle with that they aren't allowed to enjoy something. And the moment they realize they're enjoying it, they kind of shut it down because they feel like they should be grieving instead. And I just want to give people a little bit of permission. You're allowed to enjoy life still. You're allowed to be happy and be excited and have those emotions of grief sitting there in the background. They're allowed to take the back seat sometimes, right? Grief can sit in the back, enjoy it as much as you can.
Sure.
But also on the other side, if you're grieving, those feelings are valid as well. So easy on yourself. I see everyone that might be going through firsts or seconds or thirds or tenths that are still hard. So
yeah. Okay, now that the holidays are coming to a close, I just want to remind you guys that when life gets busy and you kind of don't know where to start, or after the holidays and the leftovers are all gone, meal prep usually falls off the list. And that's why I want to remind you of Tempo. Tempo delivers fresh, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. Each meal is perfectly portioned for lunch or dinner and ready in just 2 minutes. So that means real food, real fast, without the sad desk lunch or the drive-thru regret. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, oh, McDonald's sounds good, but I don't want to do another fast food line. And with 20 new recipes every single week from nutrient-rich ingredients, Tempo keeps things exciting and helps you stay consistent with healthy habits. So no matter what your goals are, there's a Tempo meal for you. Protein-packed meals with up to 30 grams of protein, calorie-conscious, carb-conscious, and even fiber-rich. It's convenient, but it's also flexible to fit the way you want to eat. And Tempo is even the official partner of the 2025 CrossFit Games, which is amazing, proving their meals are built to support optimal nutrition and performance. For a limited time, Tempo is offering our listeners 60% off your first box. Go to tempomeals.com/karma. That's tempomeals.com/karma for 60% off your first box. Tempomeals.com/karma. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Holidays can be, I mean, even for you, right, too. Holidays are obviously hard for you.
For sure. No, they're sad. I definitely feel my feelings, and I think some years are harder than others, but I don't know how to say this without, again, being tone deaf, is like I haven't really lost someone that was super close to me in that way, so I can't speak to that part of it.
Yeah, but it's your grief isn't because of loss. Your grief is loss of an experience. Like, and that's just as sad.
I don't know if I feel it. I don't know if I feel it that same way.
You feel it in anger and denial. You don't feel it in sadness.
Denial.
Of denying Christmas. I'm
denying Christmas.
The first time I came here, I was like, Kail, you need like Christmas lights. Like, girl, this house is needed. It doesn't have to be. I should have just said lights because the word Christmas just triggered her into absolutely not.
I don't think I recognize that as like that angry. Like, no. You say Christmas? Absolutely not.
I'm a sucker for lights. Permanent lighting. The permanent lighting at my house is really nice. So yeah, Christmas. I'm excited, and it's mine and Leah's. We got engaged on Christmas.
Christmas. We touched on this before. We used to do Christmas traditions. We did Kalahari one year with the kids. We did Legoland with the kids. I definitely would be willing to bring that back because it's not like Christmas itself. It's more like a Christmas time experience.
Yeah.
Tradition situation. So I would definitely do that, or I would do like a Christmas trip. Like if the other kids are with their dads, and I know that people have mixed feelings on this, but like if the other kids are with their dads for Christmas break, I would be willing to take like my kids with Elijah like on a trip.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day,
I'd be willing to do that too, but I'd have to be back on Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So like not do it.
Like maybe I would leave Christmas Day.
Yeah. Same.
For sure.
And then come back like around New Year's because like back to school or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day, but for now it's a no.
Wait. I never got to my deal.
What is your deal?
2 years from now, if we're still friends, you should come and celebrate Christmas Eve with me and my family.
Okay.
You and whatever kids you have.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah, deal.
Okay.
If we're still friends. Why did you add that part?
I just like to fuel the fire. You know?
Goodbye. Good fucking bye. Goodbye.
Speaking of, we never talked about my reunion with your kids and my reunion or my first time meeting Elijah.
Yeah, I actually have a clip of the first time of you meeting Elijah. So I will post that somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was really cool for me because you clearly love him and you are clearly happy. I felt the breeze of the eye roll from you.
You don't have to like exploit me in front of everyone about it.
Well, I do because I'm proud of you for like allowing yourself to find happiness. Not a lot of people.
No, I know. I'm giving you a hard time because it feels to me, I think that in the past where I would get like very cold and defensive surrounding anything involving a relationship, it feels like when I commit to someone in a real way, it feels like I'm giving up my independence and autonomy, and it feels like I'm giving up my power. And I don't know why I see it that way. And so like actually admitting publicly that I love him has been difficult for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm giving it, and he doesn't make me feel that way. but like I feel like I'm giving up something.
Yeah. I don't think it looks like you're giving up anything, which is also important to recognize. You just have some walls that have come down, and it's really beautiful to say. What I was sitting there watching you guys, and you guys were like holding hands and being cute, and I was like, Kail's happy. This is nice.
He is probably one of two of the only people that I have been with that are, let me not discredit the other, like one of the very few people I've been with that are an equal partner in a way that is, we don't have gender roles. In all aspects of this household is like a united front. Like there has been times where some of the kids will come up to me and be like, oh, can I have this? And then I look to Elijah first because I'm thinking, okay, like we have to be on the same page. Did he already say no? And then like even just like household chores or like trying to do certain things, like it just feels very equal. And I think that is part of the reason why I feel like I have let some of my control go because he's
also a good person.
Yeah. No,
like
100%.
Through and through.
Yeah. I mean, robbing the cradle a little bit, but
yeah, but military people have like what, 5-10 years added on
Facts.
to their life.
Yeah.
So, but I also was happy because I wanted to make sure me coming back into the picture, I didn't want to come into another situation that there was any type of friction between me and the person that you were with. And I didn't think that we wouldn't have gotten along because obviously we've said before, I can get along with a lot of people, but I wanted to make sure there was like a respect between us and just some sort of happiness. And I feel like I got that. Like, I feel like we like hit it off, and like, I would hang out with him outside of you.
And I hope you do.
Yeah,
that'll be good.
Like, he barged into your office. You weren't home. I've been here all day. Kail hasn't been here.
Did he know you were in here?
He did know I was here.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he knew I was here, and he just smiled at me, and I got up and gave him a hug because I was happy to see him.
Well, so I made the mistake of, I like told him you were coming, but then when we had a change of plans and like when we were going to record and everything like that, I like didn't tell him until last night. He was so upset about not being able to clean this office before you came in here. And he's like, you're telling me this last minute. And I'm like, I promise you, she does not give a fuck.
Oh, I don't care. I'm like the low maintenance friend.
Yeah. No, I don't think that there is any friction. And then you also love his cousin, which is his best friend's wife, who live in his house right up the road, not up the road, up the driveway.
Yeah.
And I loved that you got to like hang out with them. They're really great people.
Yeah, it was great. And obviously I came too late at night to see the babies at first, which I feel like worked out better because I was able to give attention to the older kids, and it was really cute to see that. I don't know why I questioned if they would remember me or not. I knew I was worried Isaac wouldn't be, but then why wouldn't he?
That Isaac wouldn't remember you?
Yeah.
Which is so weird because he's the oldest.
I know. I definitely just assumed the two other ones didn't remember me. But
which is weird because Lux, I think, warmed up to, like, he wanted you to pick him up from school today.
Yeah.
Like, was quick reminder. I think also because Lux loves to watch his YouTube videos. And you're in the birthday one.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why, because he frequently went back to that. And so I think he knows you from that. Like, he never forgot.
Which is cute. And even Lincoln, like, I feel like we also connected right away again when I saw him. Obviously, everyone went to bed, and me and Isaac stayed up for like hours that night hanging out. And it was just,
I think y'all were up till like 3 a.m. I was like going to bed.
We were like watching. It was just really nice to be around him and to know that he was safe, I guess. I don't know, just because I've obviously always cared for him and loved him as a person, and he's always held a special place in my heart. So getting that time with him was really special, and obviously we're gonna get more time in the future, but it was cool.
Yeah,
it was nice.
And then the babies the next day warmed right up to you, except for Rio. But Valley doesn't fuck with anyone.
Yeah,
like Twiz can't hold her. I think Cam is hit or miss. Like, people cannot hold Valley. So when she warmed right up to you. I was like, oh,
Yeah, she knows.
she knows.
Yeah.
But versus my little love bug.
I will say it was. I was texting Leah about that morning, and that morning was really special to me because I
Because I don't know what you're gonna say, but that's so cute. Okay, so from fitness routines to mental resilience, navigating personal goals to tackling burnout, we all need a little help being human. And that's what the Life Kit podcast from NPR is here to do. If you're looking to move with more intention or just need thoughtful guidance on living better, Life Kit offers real stories, relevant insights, and clear takeaways to help you meet those decision-making moments with confidence and clarity. This is something I've needed over the last few years because sometimes things are great and sometimes I have to make a ton of decisions that I'm not super comfortable making. I listen to Life Kit because I get to hear thoughtful conversations that unpack the emotional and practical side of personal wellness. They also have actionable guidance I can use, no fluff, no judgment, trusted voices, and expert advice to help take me to the next step, no matter how big or small. And you get help tackling common issues like relationships, finances, parenting, and your career, and then walk away with a game plan that you can actually implement right away. Life Kit isn't just another podcast about self-improvement. It's about understanding how to live better starting now. Listen now to the Life Kit podcast from NPR.
I woke up, I slept on their couch, and I woke up to it was like one child after another coming down, and
The fact that I have so many kids that you can say that.
And they were all here, but you were sitting on the couch, and each time another child came down, the first thing they did was come and love you. And like every single one, and all, like, they laid with you, they talked to you, they wanted your attention, and it was just so beautiful to see. I texted Leah, I was like, I can't wait to have this with you. You know what I mean?
Stop.
And, yeah. And so it made my eyes are watering.
I feel like I got dust. It's cat hair.
It made me really happy again to see you in a place of happiness.
Mhm.
And obviously I've always respected you as a mom and as a mother. And it was just a reminder of that because your kids love you so much.
Don't, because I'll start crying.
But they
especially
do.
after the emotional day that I've had today. It's like everything being called into question, and it's just like I feel secure in my relationship with my kids.
Yeah.
So I know that, but also when people recognize the relationship that I have with my kids, both as a whole, but like also independently, is something that, you know, I really value a lot. So when you say things like that, just like makes me feel.
Kail, they literally, like, even today, they come up to you, they look at you looking for attention, and you give them your attention, and then they go on their way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that. I guess I'm not around that age kids, but I don't know. There's just something about it. You could tell how much they love you.
And I love them.
And and that's the thing. Like every child that came down, you showed excitement to see them, and and the babies and everyone. I was just like, this is like, I want this life.
When we were in Louisiana and the remote engineer that came out to record, like film that episode, I think Alessandra might have been in the room. I know you weren't. And I think it was around the time we were eating, and he was like, do you ever feel guilty because you leave your kids so much? And I was like, yeah, that's like, it eats me alive. Do you know that when I hit the ground in Philadelphia after that New Orleans trip, there was no stopping the tears. And I was still on the plane, and I'm sobbing because I'm like, I want to be with my kids so bad. And like, it's so funny. And I was thinking about it this morning, like, 20 minutes within 20 minutes of waking up in the morning, they could piss me off and get under my skin. But like, I would go through that, like being irritated and like, what is it called? Overstimulated, 10 times over just to be with them. Like I don't care. You know what I mean? But and I couldn't stop crying. It was like those ones that just keep flowing and flowing and you're not even trying to, but I don't know. And I think, I cannot wait for you to experience that with Leah, especially because you love Leah so much. And there has to be something like, I'm not saying that people who are single moms or that aren't with the other parent are not they don't love their kids. But I think that there is just something so special about raising a child with the person that you are absolutely the fuck in love with, raising a family or raising your kids or even dogs, animals, whatever. There's just something so special about it. And I just am looking forward to that for you because I see your relationship with Leah and, you know, I see how much love there is there. And I just know that you guys are going to have
the best time. The best time. We were just talking about this the other day. We were sitting on the couch and I looked over at her and I was like, how lucky are we that we get to raise a child and we're going to embarrass them so much because we love each other so much.
Oh, ask my kids and they will tell you, like, because we just grab each other's butts and I'm like, go kiss his little face. And my kids are like, ew.
Are you singers?
Yeah, we sing everything. I'll be like, you're getting on my nerves. And then I have to go poop. And like everything is a song. Yeah. So, and my kids, it's so funny. We came home from Lincoln's game on Wednesday. He had a soccer game. Someone that we know at the soccer games, she's like a crazy person. Like she's like truly unhinged. And he goes, I thought you were crazy, but she's crazier. But I'm like, this is us. Like we're just a crazy bunch. But yeah, we sing, but it's normal for them to hear us sing.
We sing, we have songs that we sing to our animals. And
do you want to run one down for us? Like what kind of songs do you sing to your cats?
I don't ever know if there's like, we'll be like, oh, Steve or Beaver. Her dog's name is Stevie.
You're like Steve or Beaver.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. My kids don't do it though.
I love Learoni. Leah's so.
Do you think?
I think I'm weird because of Leah. I was always a weird person, and but Leah is so weird.
What do you mean?
Like, like she'll have these weird fits and she'll like start walking around like a dinosaur making noises and singing. I truly believe that Leah can sing, like, and she just never will take it seriously. And if you start listening too much to her, she'll stop. But then she does weird things. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I'm much like Leah.
Yeah.
And Elijah is so normal.
I do it now because of her.
Right. Like you wouldn't do that on your own. Do you think Trisha Paytas would put us like as a feature on her new album?
Me or you and Leah?
Us. Like all of us.
I'm
like
I'm tone deaf.
Yeah, I know, but we could auto-tune.
Yeah, I'm down. Steve or Beaver.
That's the name of the episode. Steve or Beaver with Becky and Kail.
Yeah.
Steve or Beaver. I don't really have much to say here outside of I'm pretty sure that Elijah thinks that I'm the weirdest person he's ever met. Let me ask him. Let me call him in here. Steve or Beaver.
Hello?
Can you come in here really fast? Okay. Watch me say Steve or Beaver. I don't think he'll react. He's not going to react at all.
There he is.
Steve or Beaver.
What the fuck is that?
Babe, on a scale of 1 to 10, how weird would you say that I am?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Like 1 being the least weird, 10 being the most weird. Who do you think's weirder, me or you?
Yeah. Same. I didn't really think about that. No, you're probably like a 4.
Oh! You shocked the hell out of me.
I was going to say 8.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that I'm the weirdest person you've ever met. Because I always sing things and I do this to you and I just swipe my finger up your butt.
I mean, you had to throw that part in there. Jesus Christ. No, I met weirder people.
Okay, that's fine.
You're in the clear.
All right.
I'd give Leah a 7. So she's so weird in the cutest way, but she's not weird around everyone.
Right. Like that's like a certain level of intimacy before you can get weird.
I would say there's probably a handful of my friends that have seen Leah weird. Her friends probably have seen her weird. But
seeing someone weird, that is so funny to me.
You're the best.
You are.
Thanks for loving my friend.
How much do you love me on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, he said it can't fit on a scale.
Why did Tyler Baltiera just text me and say, Serious question. What is book talk and what does it mean?
Oh, great transition.
Why?
What book are you reading right now?
I'm still reading None Left to Tell, but I just got an art copy of The Crash by Frida McFadden. Shitting my pants. I literally saw it and I was like, because it doesn't come out until next month.
Oh.
I know what book you're reading. So what book are you reading? Tell the people what book you're reading.
I have just started the Red Rising series.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like one singular book.
I think there's 8 books in it.
Oh, you know what book we should start the Addicted series or Magnolia Parks.
I have something to say real quick. I posted on my Instagram that I was starting the Red Rising series. And every single person that has ever read that book, y'all are freaking fake for not warning me about how fucking sad it is the first 3 chapters. I was crying on the plane in the first 3 chapters.
Like in front of people?
No, I was hiding in my seat like that. If I was home, I would have been hysterical, crying. I was so freaking sad. First, and it was really hard to get into the first 3 chapters too, because there was a lot of names, a lot of clans, a lot of all of this, and it was like I wasn't picking up or following along. And then all of a sudden it hit me. Now I'm hooked.
I have been talking to you guys about Euro by O Positive for so long, and I don't know if you guys are listening. So if you're not, if you've skipped over the past commercials, I'm here to reiterate. O Positive is a women's health company that offer a wide range of symptom targeting supplements that support women at every stage of life, from their first period to well beyond their last. And now that we're starting 2026, you really do need to take care of yourself. And they have the best-selling women's health products at Target and on Amazon. But Euro Vaginal Probiotics is one of the top 5 supplements on Amazon. They also do have multiple #1 products in Target for intimate care, PMS, and menopause categories. So seriously consider all of those, because O Positive is committed to breaking down stigmas and addressing issues many women experience, like hormone health, vaginal health, menopause, and so much more. If you're not familiar with the probiotic, Euro is a probiotic blend specifically formulated to help support vaginal health. This means balancing healthy vaginal pH, supporting healthy vaginal smell, maintaining healthy vaginal flora. Because as we all know, as women, sex, tight clothing, sweat from working out, hormones, periods, all of these things can disrupt vaginal health and lead to an imbalance in the vaginal flora and pH, causing unhealthy vaginal taste, odor, abnormal discharge, and discomfort. It is so hard being a woman, but this will make it so much easier. And you guys have already heard my cheating stories. My pH was thrown off by my ex who constantly cheated on me, and I felt like I was so lost and confused. It was so frustrating. And you guys can take proactive care of your health and head to opositive.com/karma or enter karma at checkout for 25% off your first purchase. That's opositiv.com/karma for 25% off.
I know that not many men listen probably to this podcast. There's probably a handful.
Shout out our man Ryan.
We love Ryan. We'll show you
my
Ryan
listens to
Oh,
this too.
so Ryan squared. We love that.
I would encourage you. I know that it'll be so hard to get your man to read any. You should try to get to read Fourth Wing together. If you've never read Fourth Wing and you're listening to this, try to get your man to read it too.
For the smut?
Yeah. There's just something about it.
Give us an idea, because we're
Yeah.
thinking it's Shrek fantasy.
Yeah, like I'm thinking these are cartoon characters fucking.
Fourth Wing is an X-rated Harry Potter. They don't have like they're literally like if Harry Potter and Hermione hooked up, you know. That's not true. There's so much sexual tension between the characters, and then like they don't give you it for so long, and then finally they do, and it's 6 pages long of just like it's
I'm not a smut girly. I can't even read
though.
I cannot even read humans fucking.
But there's something about it that
if you want smut and you're
God.
looking for real people, Archer's Voice.
No, that's not what men want.
So it's Harry Potter on crack.
It's like Hunger Games, Harry Potter, because it's based on a dragon college.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Avatar.
that's not
It's fantasy, right? Like,
yeah, but
I'm not hating it either. Like, I'm not hating on it. I will give it a try.
you need to read Fourth Wing.
I will give it a try. I
Okay.
don't know when I'm going to get to it because I have a Santa scroll
You
list
and
of
Elijah should read Fourth Wing together and
on
see
our
what,
Kindles.
yeah, and see what happens.
Is it on Kindle Unlimited?
I would love to get a report back if you and Elijah read Fourth Wing together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Deal.
I
Actually, you could tell Elijah and he will probably start it like tomorrow.
Have you seen any of the Brianna Chicken Fry and Grace O'Malley?
Who the fuck is Grace O'Malley?
The one that was dating Zach Bryan.
No, I know who Chicken Fry is.
Grace is her best friend.
Who had a podcast?
Who they had a pot.
They had
a
one
pod-
together?
Yeah.
Okay.
And during Brianna's relationship with Zach, it like put a strain on the relationship between Brianna and Grace. And then there's just recently had been a blowout.
Okay.
And they stopped the podcast. Then like everyone is picking sides. There's a lot of, it would be really hard to give a synopsis of the whole situation, but like Brianna was speaking towards something that happened to Grace, like trauma that happened to her.
On
And
their podcast?
on their podcast, people thought Brianna was speaking insensitively towards the situation. In my mind, it was her projecting her own things that happened to her. Anyway, and then the internet went crazy hating on Brianna. And now Brianna is opening up about her and Grace's relationship. And people are pissed that she's opening up about it. And XYZ. So there's a lot going on with them, and there's a lot of hate on the internet going around both ways. Brianna thought that Grace should have stood up for her.
For what?
For the internet talk, like just slamming her for the way that she reacted. And if Grace didn't feel that way, like standing up for they're childhood best friends.
Okay.
Right?
Let me just backtrack. Yeah. Brianna Chicken Fry, Grace are childhood best friends, start a podcast.
Correct.
They're doing a podcast episode together.
Correct.
Brianna is being insensitive towards Grace.
Yeah.
About something that happened to Grace.
Yes. That's the way the internet, is portraying this.
There is a blow up over this.
Yes.
And Brianna is now upset that Grace did not defend her to the trolls and everything that people are saying online.
That happened a while ago, but that's resurfacing because Brianna and Zach Bryan just broke up, and Grace and Brianna had a issue because of Brianna being in a toxic relationship with Zach Bryan.
Oh, this sounds oddly familiar.
Yeah, so I've just been seeing people hate and pick sides and saying this person was right, this person was wrong. I just want to throw my 2 cents into it. Obviously, I don't know them as people, but I truly believe that they're both wrong in their own ways, because I know that I've been a person in a toxic relationship that's hurt my best friends from that relationship, shutting people out, making them feel less than what they are, which was wrong in the first place. But then the situation of the internet completely shaming someone like your best friend and you not standing up for them, something that you kind of can relate to, is also wrong to me. I think the whole situation of them, there's just so much outside. They're best friends, like childhood best friends. And I think that they're both in a situation that we were in of a lot of outside drama. Fueling their, like, this person was telling them this person was telling them that. And now Brianna just did a podcast saying that she basically gave Grace everything that she had, which is starting a whole new feud.
But is it true?
To an extent.
To an extent.
Was Grace already in the public eye?
No. It's very relative to your life and situations. So we'll have to come back once you learn a little bit more on this. But I think that they're both wrong. I think that they both went through traumatic things. I don't think they should have talked about their friendship at all publicly, because that is going to hurt them in the long run. If either of us talked about our fallout publicly, we wouldn't be friends again, right?
I think that and this goes across the board for any public figure or celebrity or somebody that has a lot of popularity, I guess, just like any sort of social status. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. A following, we'll say that. When you add that element to any friendship fallout, any fallout whatsoever, there is so many, that one detail adds so many layers oh, come here.
Come here.
Oh
Over there, honey.
my gosh.
You look
Is that
so good.
Deadpool?
It's Deadpool. He's in the building right now.
Hey, Biggie.
Just silently open the door so slow.
You look good. Can you close the door though, babe?
Bye, sweetie. We're almost done.
No words.
He didn't say anything. But I just wish you saw he just slowly opened the door and I could see it from the corner of my eye.
No, because he does it when he's sleeping. Like he sleepwalks. No, it's so terrifying. So that one little detail of having any amount of following, whether it's 50,000 followers or 500,000 followers, that small detail changes everything and adds so many fucking layers. And truly, it's trauma.
Yeah, I feel I just see it's filling up my TikTok and I see both sides and I feel so bad for them because you know that they love and care about each other as human beings. And I know what A, toxic relationships do to people, and B, fame does to people and people around them. And so they're just both in this bubble of just being bounced back and forth and being thrown against each other and seeing all these people like pin them against each other. And at the end of the day, they're both right and they're both wrong. Like they're both fucking hurt for valid reasons. And there was hate thrown around because of that hurt, which we as humans go through all the time. It's just not a public thing. And now it's just like this huge public blowout between two friends that are gonna have a hard time healing, which makes me really sad because they were best friends. Like they just it's makes me sad to see, and it makes me sad to see people pin so much hate towards one singular person and not understanding
All perspectives.
Yeah.
You said something that is something that I stand by, and when I say stand by it, I stand 10 toes down on it, is that you and I never talked about our falling out publicly. And that is part of the reason why I was able to move forward with you and be friends with you, because you never did that to me. Once that little veil or like that little layer of trust. Like that, because like unfortunately and fortunately, my personal life is how I provide for my family. So the second that you try to penetrate that and fuck me, basically, I will never look back. So the amount of people who I think we could have worked it out, like the fallouts that I've had, we could have worked, like I could have worked out so many of them, but they went public about it. I will never look at you the same.
Yeah, right when I saw them publicly start talking about it,
you were like, "Oh,"
I was like,
"She's never coming back."
I was like,
that.
"They're not coming back from this,"
and they've reached out.
What?
Almost all of them have reached out.
Yeah,
you went public. I literally will never talk to you again.
I'm sure now that we've talked about it, your phone is listening to you, so it'll pop up on your TikTok. And
I haven't seen any of that.
When you're in it, and maybe it's just because I relate to both sides. Like I've been a person that has been left as a friend because of a toxic relationship. And I've also been the person that has cut out people because of a toxic relationship. So I just know the fuel and pain and like hatred you have for yourself for doing that, the hatred you have for so many people. So I just feel, and they're young too, and they're both trying to have their careers and things like that. But I just think people need to back off them and just let, but I guess won't, it's too because late now.
Well, and it's also unfortunately entertainment, right? Like unfortunately,
for sure,
when something like that, even smaller on a smaller scale, it's like that is entertainment to other people. So they will never let that go. Like they're not gonna leave them alone.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I did want to bring that up.
Yeah,
I'm sure people will.
I honestly I hate to say it, but like just so I have an idea, like I hope it does start coming up on my phone just so I can understand what what you're talking about, because I didn't know who Zach Bryan was until Lindsay told me. I was like, I don't know. Like she even like played a song and I was like, I have no idea who this person is. I didn't know who Brianna Chicken Fry was.
Yeah, I know her from following Barstool.
Yeah. And then I was talking to Alessandra and she was explaining to me how Barstool works and basically like, how they, was it you that told me like when things are like, when people are pitted against each other, they like form shows out of it.
Yeah.
Which is like fucked up, but also genius.
Yeah. I mean, it's
like Frenemies could have been, I know that wasn't Barstool, but it could have been.
Did you see, wow, this is all over the place, but did you see Ethan's response to her being on SNL?
No.
So there was a clip that was going around of Ethan and Trisha when they were on Frenemies, and her saying she wanted to be on SNL, and he said that I would cut my arm off if you ever made it to SNL. And so that clip is surfacing now that she's been on it, and he was really respectful. He was like, this, we're not giving her flowers. She deserves it. Let's stop talking about what I said and focus on the fact that she did an incredible job on SNL. And then was like, can we order like a fake arm and bedazzle it and send it to her, like as like giving her
flowers,
her flowers of it. Hey man,
do you have anything you want to say in the mic? What are you reading right now? All right, Lincoln, what are you reading right now?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Is that your favorite book series?
Yeah.
How many Diary of a Wimpy Kid books have you read?
Probably like 14 out of 19, I think, or like 12.
Period. We love that.
are you gonna ask him about how happy he is that I'm back in your life?
How happy are you that Becky is back in our lives?
I mean, she was just here like 2 weeks ago.
She was just here like 2 weeks ago. I love that we have a spectator in this building. Okay. So this came from someone who was messaging me about something else. And then she said, on a much more positive note, I've connected with a few mamas from the Baby Mama / Karma and Chaos page who lost their babies just like me. One of them was one who wrote in and that you and Becky read her story. We've connected and I'm helping her the best I can navigate through it. I know on that podcast you talked about feeling like it's hard to have time for everything and friendships, but because of your podcast, you're creating friendships from your listeners to listeners. Just know that you guys are making a difference even when it seems overwhelming at times. And I know that that's not like a super deep story, but like it sort of is, right? Like we're helping people connect because they have similar stories or trauma or grief or friendship fallouts or friendships that they're making. And I think that that's the community that I want to build with this podcast specifically. Not that we don't have that with, coffee combos or anything. I just think that audience is a little bit different and they can connect differently than this one. This one is like, I hope this is less surface level and more like deeper connections.
Absolutely. I think at baseline, just because of conversations I like to have and bring out other people too, that it'll naturally flow in that direction. I hold some guilt around not answering people, but my DMs ever since obviously I came back and have started this podcast are flooded with people, and I enjoy reading them. I just don't have the capacity to give myself to every single person, because a lot of the time the messages that are coming through are in relation to grief, to IVF, to XYZ, and they're freaking beautiful, and I value and appreciate every single message that comes through. I can't, once I start, if I start answering every single one, I'm never going to be able to stop, and I have to find that boundary.
Yeah.
But when I go into the Facebook group, I enjoy that because I'm able to respond and not feel like I have to continue to respond. And so I really love being in that Facebook group and going in and seeing people connect and seeing people relate and seeing people be there for one another, and me be able to just chime in and be like, wow, love this.
But
Keep
also
going.
just either way, whether it be DMs or Facebook, like going in and being able to read it, because even though we might not respond, like it still matters to us. It still means a lot to us. And we just hope that you guys can feel a sense of community within this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you don't relate to something, like, I can't relate to someone close to me passing away, but I still relate to, your grief journey in some way.
For sure.
And I hope that you can find, a common ground with other people in the Facebook group. And I know that there were a lot of people that were hesitant to give us a chance, but they have messaged us and said that they were glad that they did. So even if we don't respond, we do see so many messages from you guys, so many comments, like we see them, we value them, we love them. And, it's just that we can't respond to every single person.
For sure.
So if you guys want to write into us to potentially have your story shared, or any comments, questions that you guys have, topics of conversation that you want us to talk about on here, you guys can write into us at info@karmachaospodcast.com, and we will get to as many as we can. Hopefully over, the next several weeks, we will be able to touch on one or two per episode.
Yeah. And we read them and get sent them too. So even if we don't bring them up, your story's being heard, and again, if it's not responded to, just know that we value every single message that comes our way.
Absolutely. And if you guys want to watch the full episode, you guys can go over to patreon.com/Kail Lowry. That's full video ad free. Also listen to For the Haters, which is on Apple and Spotify.
Yeah.
And those are season 1 and season 2 are up. And so we are hoping that 2025 brings a new season of For the Haters. So
yeah, I'm excited about that.
yes. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter to keep up with us in real time and any events coming up. Also, there will be an events tab for 2025 for tour dates coming.
Oh my
So
God.
KailLowry.com, and we'll see you guys later.
Happy holidays.
See ya.